What's up, guys? Ollie with Ollie on Wheels, back with another one. I got a 2011 Dodge Grand Caravan with the 3.6 in it. Doing a starter on it today. Ran through my checks, make sure the motor wasn't locked up or anything like that, and came to the conclusion that the starter was getting power, but engine wasn't turning over. So putting a starter on today. I'll make it quick because I already did the swap. This is the old one, actually still a factory unit. You can see there it says Chrysler, so it's the same factory starter. I already have the new one already in, but I'll give you some tips on how to get it in and out quickly. So on the side, let's see if I can switch it over. On the side, you got a 16 millimeter here. I don't know if you can see the other one, but it's another 16 millimeter there. And let's see if I can get the other spot. So right up there is a connection. The one that came off was a 13. The new one that I put on was a 12 millimeter. So all I did was get a long ratchet wrench. Long ratchet wrench like this has got a slight angle, and I was able to get the power connector on this side here. You definitely need a long wrench to get it here, and I think the hardest part was getting the plug on it. So what I did to make it easier, because it's hard to get your hand in there, I got a long wrench. Not wrench. I got a long flathead. And what I did was, you got to squeeze the connector on this side. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Let me see. So if you look, it's a little connector you have to press, but it's hard to get your hand in there. So what I did was slowly press the flathead in on one end, and I was able to push the connector out. So basically, like using the flathead to press it and just pull it out slightly without too much force, without breaking the connector. Pretty much once I got those connectors off, I just pulled them to the side and got them out the way. Removed the two 16s on the opposite side. If you can look there, you can see where the bolts are driven through. And you do not have to remove the exhaust manifold. I've done a few of these, and I've never had to remove the exhaust manifold. So what I do is, you definitely have to take the motor mount out as well. So let me show that part, since I didn't show it during the process. Alright. So basically, the motor mount sits in between here. It's two bolts at the bottom that hold it down. I don't remember what size they were. I think they were 15 or 16 millimeter. So all I did was loosen those two bolts up here and there, and it was another through bolt that went through the motor mount, which is a 13. I actually got to replace this mount also. This one's no good. And after that, you got three more bolts that hold the motor mount bracket in. So this one here, it's another one here, and if you look on top, it's another one there. So all I did was get a 13 millimeter with the flex head ratchet, and I was able to get those out. I didn't take the actual bracket out. All I did was shift it to the side. That's how I always do them, just shift them to the side, and that pretty much gives you enough clearance to get the starter out and back in. So that's how I did it. This is how I always do them. Like I said, I don't have to take this exhaust manifold out. Some people might say you have to, but I'm able to, as long as you get the connectors loose so it's not pulling on the starter. Get the connectors loose, it comes right out, and you're gonna have to wiggle it out through this area. It's a nice little area to where you got to turn it a slight angle, and it should come right out. So sorry I couldn't record it during the process, but I'll at least give you some tips and tricks of how to get it out. So please like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching, guys.